Hi, sir. I'm really glad I ran into you. I've actually been meaning to speak with you when I got a chance about a few things. One of which is that I have a great value stock idea that I've analyzed, and I really think it would be a fantastic addition to our portfolio. The company I wanted to talk to you about, it's called Pike Electrical Corporation. They are an electrical distribution company. They're headquartered in North Carolina, incorporated in Delaware. It started off as a small company in the southeast. Now they're looking to really expand themselves across the whole United States to gain revenues. Their services include providing engineering and construction maintenance for distribution and transmission power lines, servicing many different types of utility companies. They also work on alternative energy solutions and alternative energy projects, and they are a huge player in disaster recovery and storm restoration for all of the United States. So essentially, my thesis is that they are a power agnostic company, and what that pretty much means is that they can service any type of utility, whether it be nuclear, solar power, hydro, because all they're doing is doing the construction and the upgrades for the actual transmission and distribution of those power lines. So it gives them an edge over their competitors for the fact that they don't have to choose which type of utility they're working with. So on top of that, they're trading at a significant discount in comparison to their competitors, especially in terms of their price multiples. Everything that I've analyzed shows that the stock as a whole is on sale. Just another reason to get into it. Also, as I was talking about before, with their geographic footprint, there's an immense opportunity as they expand themselves into the western United States to gain more revenues and have a larger foothold, especially with the storm restoration that can occur in the western United States with all the earthquakes that occur each year. But if we look in general at the distribution utility companies industry, there's a whole lot of technicians, engineers that are reaching the end of their careers and are going to be retiring soon. So this only bodes well for Pike because they'll be gaining even more business, from the outsourcing of these utility companies to do their upgrades, because it takes a lot of capital for them to hire new employees, get them up to speed, and training them, and actually sending them out on the road to do these types of upgrades. And on top of that, they have to make large capital expenditures, to buy all the trucks, buy all the equipment, which Pike already has. So there's a huge potential for revenues coming from there as well. And then the utility industry in general, it's the power lines, a lot of the distribution equipment and distribution centers, they're very outdated and they need upgrades in the upcoming years. So with that, there should be a whole slew of business coming into Pike for them doing these massive upgrades, on top of all the new homes that are being built. Getting distribution and power lines into those areas, especially in the southeastern United States, that's even more potential growth. There are, however, some hiccups that have occurred for the company. For instance, they recently missed their earnings for their past quarter. The day of when they missed, their stock dropped by 10%. However, this is mainly due to the fact that they didn't, increase their revenue growth in their storm restoration because it was a record high due to, the hurricanes that struck the eastern United States. And I mean, they knew it wasn't going to be able to reach that height again unless something terrible occurred. They still weren't able to hit their earnings mark. But with that being considered, the thesis is still strong. They're having core revenue growth. With all these new opportunities that are going to be coming in over the next couple months and years, the potential is still there. And my estimation was that they would be around $14.50. With that, after that 10% decrease, the upside would be possibly around 40 to 45%. So it'd be a great addition to our portfolio. I believe it's a very low risk, very solid thesis, and I think it'd be a great opportunity for us. But then again, thank you for listening to what I had to say. It was fantastic speaking to you. If you have any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Have a good day.